Davies is going to be tough, I think.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the New York Mets and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Zach Davies is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch-to-contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. One of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
Yeah, he's right in the prime of his career right now. These are the years you really expect to see the best of what this guy has to offer.
First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Pitch on the way. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels on
nice
base.
watching it on the big
that's just
screen.
what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Yeah, not a good start.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Cano waiting on the 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Robinson Cano goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
The little thing to show the lineup didn't come up, so here's the Mets lineup. Ahmed Rosario, he struck out already. So did Cano. He's in at second base, playing for McNeil today. Cespedes is at the plate now, batting third. Alonso batting cleanup. Conforto with the grand slam yesterday. He's batting in the number 5 spot. Ramos back in the lineup, hitting 6th. Then Davis, Nimmo in the 8th spot. Marcus Stroman looking to turn things around on the mound. He's in the number 9 spot. For the Padres, Myers, Hosmer, Pham, Tatis, Machado, Dozier, who was actually just released yesterday. Francisco Mejia and Jurickson Profar. Zach Davies on the mound.
100% agreed, Dero. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
Yeah, Davies leads the National League in wins with 11. ERA under 2.
The windup and the 0-1.
I have to think he's neck and neck with
Bases
Jacob
are empty
deGrom
here with 2 men out.
in the Cy Young race.
Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Different kind of pitcher than deGrom, though. Not the strikeout pitcher that deGrom is.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
Overcast evening in San Diego.
Looking
No
to
rain.
set down the
No
side
rain
on
in the
strikes.
forecast.
Here it comes. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Marcus Stroman will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
So coming to the plate, Will Myers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Will Myers.
Now here's the pitch. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Two and 1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes on the move. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, they definitely need Hosmer to get back on track. He's coming off a month where he hit under 250, but you'd think with his ability, he should be able to turn things around and do it quickly. Maybe this is the game that gets him going and shoots him to being the player that he needs to be.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's gone 5 for 13. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
No left
Making
field.
Cespedes work out there.
Davies. There.
Now batting, Tommy Pham. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. The pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. grounder down the line at third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Pham, the runner at first with 2 gone. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh.
This is line to left.
Yeah!
Is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network.
Cespedes is like, oh man, I'm tired.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. A real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Sure did.
Change up low, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Michael Conforto waits on deck. A 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Conforto.
Stepping up to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Wilson Ramos will be next. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. First offering on its way. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. The 0-1. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. He's set, now the pitch. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two.
You bet it is.
Over to Hosmer, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Into the box now, J.D. Davis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch, got the double play. But don't kid yourself, there's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs 1 more out.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. One and one. Here it is. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
There's ball 4.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together, or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Ready now,
Davies in his
Nimmo, and their
first
runners at the
season
corners now.
with the Padres, formerly of the Brewers. Won 17 games for the Brewers in 2017.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
I need to get a hit here. Stroman's on deck. He's not going to get a hit.
Outside. 3-0 now.
He's going to walk me. If it's close, I'm going to try and get it.
3 balls, no strikes. Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike 1.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And the count will be full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. He's set. The 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. And in steps Manny Machado, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Machado.
First pitch on its way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Stroman also known as Show at times. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And now he'll get down out there for extra bases. And the Friars are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Yeah.
Here's the first pitch to him. A runner at second, nobody out. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and grounded toward Rosario at short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Francisco.
So a runner on second with one down now. And that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia. He's set. Here it comes. Bottom of the second here with no score. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting eighth, the center fielder.
Runner moves to third.
So striding
Excuse
in,
me.
Jurickson
To
Profar
third.
trying to cash in here in his first at-bat with a runner at third and two gone. Stroman comes set. Here it comes. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Profar ahead with a 3-1 count here. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. One hit, one left. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Settling in now, Marcus Stroman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Marcus Stroman.
And now a pitch on the way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-1 home. Taken, strike two. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
Heading out towards shallow right. Myers is under it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number one, shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in, Rosario looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
A ball and a strike.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Zach Davies.
The pitcher, Zach Davies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Davies is a sub-100 hitter, but that's not all that uncommon for pitchers, of course.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in, and there's 1 away. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
Hey, the Braves lost.
Fire.
One away, and here's the 2013 American League Rookie of the Year, the power-hitting Will Myers. First pitch on its way. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Stepping in, Eric Hosmer. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham.
Oh, jeez.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Got Tatis up now. Dangerous situation.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball-1-strike count.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Seem to have. Oh no. Is there a rule against multiple mound visits? I seem to have made a mistake here. This is not good. I can't, it's making me put another pitcher in the game. Oh no. What a rookie mistake. I just wanted another moment for him to chill out and get his confidence up here, but I selected mound visit again and it took me directly to the bullpen, and now when I try and go back, so I hit the back button and it doesn't let me. Wow. Sorry, Stroman. I may have learned a hard lesson here. Sucks.
Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. Michael Wacha is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Michael Walker.
Can't believe that happened. Oh, I won't make that mistake again. Somebody tell me what the mound visit rule is, because clearly I don't know it. Damn, I really wanted Stroman to have a good game too. I screwed it up. Now watch Wacha give up a grand slam here. 3 runs to Stroman.
Wacha comes set. Here's the first pitch. And that's cut on.
Machado's trying.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Fastball called for strike 2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this
2
inning.
per inning.
With the game
So on
still
the second one, I guess on the second one, they have to take him out, huh? So really, it's only 1 per inning until you have to.
0-2. Here it is. Tried to change of pace with 2 strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2 and 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Conforto is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Pods leave them loaded. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Oh, man.
Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base
Is that
runners on
a
and get 'em
newer
in, but that hasn't been
a
the
newer
case.
rule?
1 ball, no strikes to count.
I don't remember that being a rule a while ago, but I could be wrong.
This year against right-handed pitching, Cespedes is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now I know.
Grounded back up the middle. Dozier has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
At the plate, Pete Alonso. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch.
Okay. So it's
Mets
always
are
been
still
like
looking
that.
for their
It's
first
been like
hit
that
of
for
the
a
ball
while.
game.
It's just a stupid mistake on my part.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
It's just something I guess I never really paid attention to that.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a
That's
shot
hit
hit
deep
down the corner.
left.
And it's gone into the
All right.
4th floor of the Western Metal Building. So a solo shot down the line in left 29 home runs for him on the year, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Whoa! Way out of here. Yeah, that was almost on the roof of the Western Metal Supply Company building there. It doesn't... Let me see if I can figure out how long it was. This estimates 392 feet.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto.
And he'll quickly send a line
That's
drive
driven
to
in the
center
gap.
field.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
No need to rush. Got Ramos
Now batting
on the base path.
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
J.D. Davis with an RBI opportunity here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Line to the right side. And that
Base
gets
hit.
down as he can't get there in time. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
The center fielder, number 9.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out
That
at
was a
second
mistake.
base. Trying to get into scoring
I accidentally
position,
hit the
but
button.
instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down
was
that
closer than I
results in a
expected.
third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
It's actually not the worst of play, even though it was an accident. It's not the worst of plays since it was Nimmo at the plate and on deck was the pitcher spot. Oh well.
Leading up for the Padres, the second baseman, Ryan Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Dozier is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
In the air, down the line in left. Cespedes on the move.
Woo.
And he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco.
He's been having to make a lot of running plays today.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Francisco Mejia comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to
On deck, there's
give
Jurickson
Cespedes another day
Profar.
off tomorrow.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch.
Just have to make 4 running grabs. And it's only the 4th inning.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Yeah.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jurickson Profar comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit on the ground to third. Davis brings it in.
Ooh, that's
Second
nice.
is Cano. Relay to first in time. And
Well
just
played.
like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. All set for the start of the inning and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo.
Number 9.
The pitch.
Just want to get on base here
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
so that Waka can try and bunt me over. Oh. Damn. Almost. That would have been a nice double.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Ugh,
Count is 1 and 2.
it's too late. Ah, I'm out.
Checked his swing there,
Oh,
and
wow,
did
okay.
he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious
ticket.
bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. And
Oh,
a check
jeez.
swing
Oh,
here.
my
The bat
God.
Clearly breaks the plane as he set down for the first out.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Pitch on the way.
Nope. Outside.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Now the 3-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Ahmed Rosario.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next will be the shortstop Ahmed Rosario. First pitch of the at-bat. Softly hit toward the hole. Reined in.
Waste of an at-bat.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Here we go.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now at the plate, Zach Davies. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Stop messing around.
Those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's Will Myers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
1 strike.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Hit hard on the ground at third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Most guys assume they're getting a 3-2 fastball in that count right there, guys. But he was able to keep his hands back, keep his nose in there, and battle for a knock.
Ready once again, Eric Hosmer. It was a walk in his last trip.
Be careful.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Not in time on the throw to second, and now we'll have to wait and see if
Should have
it's
just
okay
thrown it
out
first.
there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Yes.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Oh man, it's Tatis now.
At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Down the third baseline. Davis grabs it cleanly, and he is in there.
Oh!
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be
I
so
should have just
frustrating.
stepped on
You're trying
third.
to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. I would be
Stupid.
willing to bet you he's
Not very
surprised
heads up.
that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling.
I mean, with that, I should have had enough time. There's plenty of time to step on third. This is a dumb play. And Tatis is great speed. He beats it out. Oh boy. I think this is an appropriate
Now
moment for a
time is
mound
called,
visit.
and this could very well be to
The
buy a few
one
more
mound
pitches for
visit
those relievers.
that he gets this inning. I think this is an appropriate moment.
Here's Manny Machado now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Yeah, I know. I should have touched third.
Comes set, the 0-1. Ripped down the first base line. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right.
Fouled off. The 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swung on and chopped up the middle.
Yes!
First, and the Padre threat goes by the boards as that ends the inning. We'll see Robinson Cano when we come back. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Mets lead this one 2-0.
Hey, you didn't answer the question. Where are your season tickets?
Top half of the 6th about to get started and set to stand in the fine.
When I went to Mets games growing up, I was always in the nosebleed section.
Second base.
You know, the red seats.
Baseman Robinson Cano. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Grounded to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up next the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
Now, why would you do that?
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Cespedes takes ball 4 there, and he'll head down to first.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Pete Alonso will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
For real, isn't it? Yeah.
From the stretch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. A cutout, because they're actually going to have like cutouts of fans for the game. That's pretty sad.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Yeah. Have them put it all the way up there.
On purpose to get a double play. Good job.
Yeah, have them put your cutout all the way up on the last row of the upper deck, and then have your cutout leave the game in the 7th inning, go back to the parking lot to beat the traffic. if you want to be realistic.
To let it go by, though, as a hitter.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. From the stretch.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Still even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance.
Full count.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Yeah, need something. Need some more runs on the board. Two runs. That's not a safe lead.
Hit back up the middle.
Yeah, okay.
That's through for a base
I thought he was going to grab it again
into the ball game.
for a double play.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
A good start to the inning. And that'll
Here
do
comes
it
the
for
Padres
Davies.
Manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Luis Perdomo takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Perdomo with no record this year, ERA of 2.45. He's struck out 26 batters in 29.1 innings. Both lefties and righties hitting below 200 against him.
Into the box, Michael Conforto. A dive, and he can't hang on. Only play will
They get him at
covering,
first.
and the runners are able to move up.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Oh damn, there's 2 outs. I forgot
Stepping up now, Wilson Ramos.
who made the first out, huh? What happened? And Cespedes got made out then, huh? Or no, Cespedes walked. Or was it Cano? I guess it was Cano. I don't even remember the beginning of this inning. Jesus.
2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air.
Yeah, he's not going to get it!
On the move. And this
2 runs come in!
over near the
Ramos is probably going to be thrown out at second. And he is!
Tag, and he's out going for second. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do count on the play.
Man, you're so
they get a
slow.
couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mets 4 and the Padres nothing. Now to the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Dozier.
All right, well, with the 4-run lead, I'm going to keep Waka in here with a short
Here
leash.
comes the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The bouncer to the left side.
Get it! Yeah, get it!
Throws
All
in
right.
time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Mejia as the switch hitter will take his
Yeah,
cuts left.
you're talking about Dozier, right? Yeah. I think it was yesterday.
This is somewhat of a cause
released.
for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And there's out number 2.
It's a crappy pitch to swing at. But I won't judge.
Number 10, Jurickson. Gross ball.
Jurickson Profar digs in next. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
2 balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Who's ex-Ranger? This guy?
2 out,
I feel
nobody
like such
on.
a noob when I ask these questions. If anybody actually,
Can't catch the corner here, so he's behind.
if anyone actually watches this channel, just randomly comes in, sees me asking these questions, anybody who's just been following baseball the past 2 or 3 years,
3-1.
you're probably thinking like, what a moron this guy.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
See if this guy can hit a curveball right down the middle.
A shot to
Wow.
first base and caught there to end the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning coming up. Mets out in front 4-0. At the plate, J.D. Davis singled homer run in his last time up.
J.D. Davis.
What do I have? We've got Hosmer coming up. How does Hosmer hit against left-handers? Did I scroll past it? Okay. Yeah, he hits worse against lefties, so that's something to consider. Now, let me take a look at the rest of these guys here. I gotta be mindful of Tatis. Even though he's a right-hand batter, is it possible that he hits worse against lefties? He does, actually. Okay. So I'm gonna keep. I'm probably going to. Let's see, who's at bat next? Myers and Pham. Let's see how they do. Oh. So he hits lefties really well. Okay. So in that case, I'm going to bring in a right-hander to start the 7th inning. But if they get into trouble and if they end up having to face Tatis, then I have Wilson as an option to face him. Going to sit down Brad Brock. I'm going to warm up Familia, and I'm going to give the ball to Familia to start off the inning. Sounds like a plan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1 the count now. Now the pitch. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
It's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
From the commentary, it didn't sound like a base hit. I mean, it was hit hard. You know, they gave him a hit. Davis on
So here's
first.
Brandon Nimmo as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
He whiffed 2 times tonight.
The 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Pitcher spot up next. Gonna be pinch hitting.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count.
Fastball, slider, splitter.
The 1-2.
Hello, 2 strikes.
A runner at first with no outs here.
Oh, I think I held
And
up.
he tried to hold up that time.
Full
With
count.
an appeal down to third and no swing. It's ball 3.
Don't strike out.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Struck him out. Struck him out again.
Explicitly told
I should
you
say,
not to
his
do
third
that.
punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
This guy doesn't listen to me. All right. It's Dom time.
Dominic Smith will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for New York, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Oh, almost took his head off.
Little and in for a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Replay. Trying to get this perfect. There you go. Can't read the ball. What do you mean? Like the writing on it? Fight. Oops, hold on. Hey, you could read it and get up close. There you go. It's the official Major League Baseball Robert D. Manfred Jr. Commissioner Rawlings. I got 1 out. Runners on first and second.
Pitch coming. Here it is. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Hit down the third base line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. And
Oh, he hit him.
that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Digging in, Robinson Cano. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Cano averages a hit once every 4 at bats, and average at exactly 250. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Myers. He gets 2 in.
Whoa!
He botched it. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. The tag, and he's in there. It's now a 6-run lead.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Andres Munoz will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well.
Look at that ERA, 9.82 ERA.
The pitcher's spot, hitting
1 and 3
now on the double switch.
Number 18, Austin.
So now it's Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Yeah, it was Myers that dropped the ball.
The 1-0 home.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Man, load up the bases for Alonso here.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
102 miles per hour.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
This guy throws 102 and his ERA is 10.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ooh.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Back up the middle. And that is
base hit
into center field. A base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of bad.
I think Cespedes deserves some time off, don't you think? He's had to run a lot today.
Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
So here's Pete Alonso as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. bouncer up the middle.
That's
Step on the bag
play.
for one. On to
Damn it.
Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. So it's 4 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Mets are out on top, 8-0.
Yeah.
Jake Marisnick remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field.
Now playing left field. Number
Well, because of that double play, Alonso's done for the night.
Jerry's Familia is on to take over on the mound now, and he'll take over the cleanup spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dominic Smith will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Standing in, Austin Hedges. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't
what
been
kind of-
able to score
I know
any
you can't
runs
hear it.
as we're moving late.
I know you can't hear it, but what kind of walk-up music was that? It was like smooth jazz. It was like Kenny G. Interesting choice.
Into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Familia has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Familia has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Just hung in there on that one. Here's Cano now at second. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. Last time through was a base hit.
Hey man, what do you
Ready,
mean
here's the
shut
first
up?
offering.
Shut up
And
about
that
what?
misses ball 1. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
You know what was really
was
impressive
pretty
to me
nice.
about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's
Hosmer.
not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
1 ball, no strikes to count.
Oh, really?
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I remember him giving up a home run in the World Series, right? I don't remember who that was a hit at.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow grounder to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Thank you, Heidi. Now here's
That's
a fly ball,
driven
well hit.
deep,
Looking
right
up is
field.
the center fielder. To the track, to the wall, onto the party porch, and gone. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto, number 22 on the year, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Hey, remember when Conforto was slumping? Ancient history now.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Into the box now, Wilson Ramos, as he grounds one briskly to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well,
All right, so let's turn to
Ramos
show track for a
hits
more
that one
in-depth look at that one.
deep
Good
in the
reaction,
hole.
Great range and a nice backhanded stop.
Tatis
And the jump
throws a
throw,
rainbow.
lot behind it all the way across the
That's
infield
pretty good
for
throw,
the
I guess.
out.
It's
Numbers
32 miles an hour.
don't
It's kind of a
lie, and
rainbow.
That was pretty spectacular.
But don't worry, Ramos is still out.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Davis, 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 9.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half
Man,
of the 8th.
Nimmo
Ready to
keeps
bat
striking
next,
out.
the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh boy.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Oh my God. Nimmo's getting benched tomorrow.
But the Mets are able to tack on 1 thanks to the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Mets 9 and the Padres
Hey,
nothing.
there's our rooftop bar.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Oh, I messed up.
And next to bat will be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. A ball and no strikes.
Oh boy, I forgot to get the. Oh boy. That's fine, whatever. I'm gonna have Familia pitch to the first batter, and then I might bring in Wilson after that.
Now
Spread the
1-0
workload around here.
is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Because Pham hits left-handers really well.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Full count now, 3-2. Fernando Tatis Jr. is on deck.
Lowry to mop up.
And he fouls this one off.
I don't think you can pitch with position players in this game. That would be funny, though.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was a pretty
That
sweet
strikeout was a
slider
real
there.
good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand.
Justin Wilson answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Justin Wilson.
Here's Tatis. Challenge
Standing
him.
in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold on. He swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
So now to the plate, Manny Machado, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. This is line to left. Marisnick will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Padres down in order. They're down 9-0.
Okay. Hey, Dellin, start throwing.
Leading off with the net, the first baseman, Dominic.
Oh, he's already throwing. I forgot about that. Yeah, keep warming up. Okay.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
You sound like a frustrated Padres fan. Manny sucks.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Ahmed Rosario is on deck.
Here comes the power swing.
Swing, strike 2.
I missed it.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you
Yeah,
really
good. I'm
want to
gonna do
punish.
the power swing
Couldn't
again.
get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
I was a little behind it.
Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative.
Take note, ladies and gentlemen, his root efficiency was
Now at the plate,
97.5%.
Ahmed Rosario. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, he did.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Here's Brian Dozier now.
Leading up for the Padres, the second baseman, Brian Dozier.
What?
Dylan
Oh my.
Batances takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 68.
There's a
Dylan Batances.
little bit of a mistake here. I just need to finish this warm-up. I'm not sure how this happened, but I think I have Justin Wilson playing second base. I need to finish the warm-up before I can correct this. Yeah, I think I do. Oh my god. Yeah, I get Justin Wilson at second. How did that happen? That doesn't make any sense. No, I'm not gonna. I don't want to play Justin Wilson a second. You're not gonna see this, all right? I'm gonna take him out. I'm putting Lowry in there.
Jed Lowry will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
For the Mets. Now playing second base, number 4, Jed Lowry.
That was very strange.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's cold.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. 3-2 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats. Greg Garcia come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field.
Lowry drops the
And
ball.
Lowry will look
Nope,
this one
got
in
it.
for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's Jurickson Profar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Runners on first with one down. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Stepping in now, Austin Hedges. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
San Diego down to their final strike.
Put it in the
Swing
books.
and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. The Metropolitans took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Michael Wacha gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score
I'll
for
see
our
you tomorrow.
ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 9 runs on 10
All right,
hits.
here's
No
the
errors. They left 6 men on
highlights
base.
coming up here.
For the Padres, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Petco
We'll put the
Park.
Mets on the board. Solo home run by Alonso in the 4th.
The Padres thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.
Later that inning, RBI base hit for Davis with 2 outs. Ramos, 2 RBI single. Should have been a double, but he's too slow. He gets thrown out at second. You know, with the double, which I don't know about this. Looked like an error to me, but it ends up being a 2 RBI double. And that broke it open. Cespedes with a 2 RBI single. Make it 8-0. Conforto with the cherry on top here. Solo home run in the top of the 8th. Betances came in to end it. Strikes out Hedges on a knuckle curve. Let's take a look at the box score here for the Mets. 2 hits for Alonso, 2 for Conforto, 2 for Davis. Good day at the plate for a few Mets. Really bad day at the plate for Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts. Not good. Smith had 2 at-bats today. He was 1 for 2 with a run scored. 2 home runs, the one by Alonso and the one by Conforto. Stroman only pitched 2.2 innings due to a mistake by the manager, but doesn't give up a run. He doesn't get credited with the win, though, with only 2.2 innings pitched. So Waka comes in relief, pitches well, 3.1 innings, and he gets the win today. Waka goes to 6-4. Familia was effective in relief, as was Wilson, as was Betances. His ERA goes down to 4.36. For the Phillies, you see Pham with 2 hits. He was the only, or Phillies, Padres, sorry. He was the only Padre with a multi-hit game. He also struck out his next 2 at-bats. Davies gets only his 2nd loss of the season. His ERA balloons to 2.21. Perdomo, ouch. 4 runs in the inning pitched. Munoz, 2.2 innings pitched. He gives up 1 run. His ERA, which was almost 10, actually goes down a little, 9.21. So that's progress for him. Let's go see what our next matchup is. I'm not sending down Stroh. I mean, I need to give him a chance here. I barely gave him a chance today. It was my mistake. All right. So, face off against the Padres one more time tomorrow for game 3. Ooh, the camo uniform. All right, so here's our matchup.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the New York Mets put together 10 total hits as they made short work of the Padres 9-0
from the Braves.
The win was their 5th straight as a team. Jorge Alfaro drove home 3 runs as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 3-2. He has now hit safely in 7 straight games.
Thank you, Marlins.
The Diamondbacks put up 16 hits on the day as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 8-7. Patrick Corbin won his 4th game thus far, leading the Nats past Cincinnati 8-1. Avisail Garcia swung the bat well with 3 hits, leading the Brewers to victory over the Pirates 2-1. He is among the NL leaders in triples. Julio Urias grabbed the victory, his 4th of the year, as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 4-1. The Boston Red Sox picked up 14 hits in total as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals 8-1. The Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 6-4. The Rays grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the visiting Mariners 5-0. They are on a roll with 8 straight victories.
Wow.
Tanner Roark earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Blue Jays took care of the Angels 2-1. Cameron Maybin picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Tigers claimed victory over the Orioles 4-3. He is in the top 5 in the American League.
Remember that awful start the Tigers had? Well, now the Orioles are the worst team.
Snapped their 5-game losing streak as they beat the White Sox on the south side 1-0. Francisco Lindor had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading Cleveland past the Royals 5-1. He is leading the American League in doubles. The Twins totaled 11 hits as they bested the visiting Rockies 6-1. The Stros combined for a 4-hitter as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 5-2. That's all for today's show. See you back here tomorrow. Have a great day.
All right, well, Steven Matt's on the mound tomorrow. It's an afternoon game, so plan for that sometime in the afternoon tomorrow. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe. I'm doing the entire season as the New York Mets, at least a game a day, sometimes two. And we'll be at it tomorrow. Have a good one.